Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Yen and I am so excited to film today's video. I am just starting my booktube journey, so if you are interested in book content, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. It would mean so much to me, and also give this video a big thumbs up, letting me know that you want to see more book content. And I have a book collection, so I don't have much. I have these 3 stacks right here. I think this is a good amount and I'm pretty happy with it because I want to make sure I am reading my TBR pile and not just accumulating books. So I'm so excited to get into today's video. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So currently I actually only have like 3 sections to put my books, and maybe in the future I need to have somewhere I can put all of these books. We're just going to start off with this book over here, and this section is actually my TBR section. I did do a video, so you guys will see that, and basically you can see it here, but we're just going to start from left to right. The first book that I have is called Before I Do. This one is by Sophie Cousins, and it looks really cute. I just love cute covers, and that's what I'm trying to collect. But this one is basically pretty interesting because it says, what would you do if the one that got away turned up the night before your wedding? So I feel like it would be like a little too late. I don't know, I just thought it was cool, and I didn't see a lot of people talk about this book, so I had to pick it up and read it, and I'll probably let you guys know what I think about it. And then of course I have these 2 books. They're the Dreamland Billionaires series by Lauren Asher, and this is the fine print. This is terms and condition. I just placed an order for the final offer, so I will have the entire series, but I have not read a single one of them, so I need to get on that. But I just hear a lot of great things about this. And then I have Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. So a really cute book, and I love Lynn Painter. I feel like I need to read all of her books. I think she has a new book coming out that I also need to get, but I need to read this one. And then I have Anna Huang's new series, and this is part of the Kings of Sin series. It's called King of Wrath. This is the first book. It is pretty nice and interesting. I'm very excited to read this one. I think the second one is coming out in April, so I feel like I would need to get that one as well. And then I have Love on the Brain by Ali Hazelwood. I did really enjoy The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. People compare them, and people don't really like this one. A lot of people, I feel like, don't like this one, but I am willing to give it a try because I really liked the other books, so hopefully I will like this one too. And then I have 2 Colleen Hoover books here. This is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. A lot of people talk about this one, and this is Finding Cinderella. I feel like this is, I have to read something before I read this, so maybe this is like a novella. I have not done my research, so I don't know what I need to before I read that one. This is by Christina Lauren, and it is Love and Other Words. A lot of good things about this one, and of course I had to get this cover. I think this one is so much cuter than the other one. And then I have Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. So this is a nice summer read, it looks like. So I don't know yet, I haven't read it, but I'm very excited to get to it. Then I have Emily Henry, Book Lovers, and a lot of people talk about this one as well. It seems really interesting and cute. I don't think I've read an Emily Henry book yet, so I'm very excited to see what this one is all about. And then this is another book that I have not seen people talk about. It is called Simmer Down by Sarah Smith. I think she owns like a food truck, and there's gonna be a festival, and of course, who doesn't love food? So I just had to pick this up, and I'm so excited to read this one. Speaking of food, I have this one. It is called Love and Gelato. This is by Jenna Evans Welch, and I think this is part of a series, but this is the only one that I have right now. Another book that I would probably read in the summer. Then I have another Christina Lauren book, and this one is The Unhoneymooners. So I hear a lot of things about this one. I'm very excited to read it. I want to take this on vacation with me, so I'm probably going to save this book. And then these books I've had for a while, so technically I don't really count them as part of my book collection, but I am going to just include it in this video. So this is called Jemima J by Jane Green, and it seems really interesting. I don't really like this cover though. Basically, Jemima J is a girl that's overweight, and she is basically catfishing someone, and so that person wants to meet her, and her goal is to try to become skinny again. So I don't know how I will feel about this book, and I used to really like reading books about getting revenge or like proving bullies wrong and stuff like that, but I don't know if I will read this one, so we will see. And then I have this one. I think I might donate this one actually. This is called Milkweed by Jerry Spinelli, and it seems very interesting. I don't think I'm going to read this like anytime soon, so it'll probably just be sitting in my collection, so I will declutter that one. And then I did buy this one not too long ago. This is called All Signs Point to Yes, and I have no idea what this is. I bought it at a bookstore because it seemed really cute, and it says a love story for every star sign, and you know, I have a weakness for the star signs, so I had to buy this book. I have not read this, but I just don't know if I read it from beginning to end or I can just skip because they're short stories. I have no idea, but I'm very intrigued, so maybe one day I will pick this book up. And then these last 3 books in that first column are part of a series. This is by Lauren Conrad, and this one is called LA Candy, Sweet Little Lies, and Sugar and Spice. It just seems like something I would read in high school. It seems like a very drama book, so very interesting, but I don't know if I would like this now, so I will probably look this up and see. But I do want to have this in my collection because the books are pretty cute. So moving on to the middle stack. So this is Funny You Should Ask by Elisa Sussman, and another really popular book. I love this cover, and this is basically, I think, a celebrity kind of thing. She has an interview with someone famous, and I think she has history with that person. I have not read this book yet. I'm like on page 28, so this is like my current read. Hopefully I enjoy this book. I hear mixed reviews about it, so that's why I'm not sure, but we will have to see. And then this is a book that I want to read. This is The American Roommate Experiment by Elena Armas, and I think this cover is adorable. I loved The Spanish Love Deception, which is the last book that I'm going to share with you guys, so I'm very excited to read this one. And then I do have these 2 books. This one is called Wonder, and if you guys don't know, they did have a movie about this book. And then this one is the second book. It's called Augie and Me, and I really enjoyed these 2 books. I don't remember what it was about though, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm probably going to maybe donate it just because it's like a younger book. I probably won't keep, but these 2 books are really nice. I have Gifted Hands by Ben Carson. So I don't know if you guys have seen this book, but this is an amazing book. I love this. I had to read this for school, and it was so good. So it says, the remarkable surgeon who gives children a second chance at life. I'm probably going to keep this in my collection. And then this is like a book that I probably won't let go because I think the teacher read this to me in like 2nd grade, and this is Because of Winn-Dixie by Kate DiCamillo, and it was such a good movie. I just have a history with this book, so I'm probably going to keep it. And then of course I have The Last Song by Nicholas Sparks, and I loved this movie so much. I don't remember if I've read the book, to be honest. Now I have it. I don't know if I should keep it. And then I have the 3 books by Anna Hong, and I have the 4th one next to me over here. This one is part of her Twisted series. So this is Twisted Love, the first book, Twisted Games, the second book, Twisted Hate, the third book, and Twisted Lies is the 4th book. I just finished Twisted Lies over there, and I honestly really enjoyed the series. Overall, I feel like this series would be maybe like a 4-star read for me. It is pretty spicy, so just be aware. My favorite would have to be Twisted Games. This one is about Bridget, and I just love the story. She's like a princess and everything like that. My least favorite would have to be the first book, but again, all of the books are thicker than the first one, so you know, maybe if it was longer then I probably would have enjoyed it more. I definitely would recommend you guys checking the series out. And then I read Sex and Vanity by Kevin Kwan, and I did try to annotate this book as well. I did not really enjoy this book. It was kind of disappointing. I don't remember honestly what happened in this book, and I just remember I think I gave this like a 3 stars. So I probably would not have read this, but I just love Kevin Kwan. Probably a book that I would declutter. And then I have these 3 books because they're just like motivational, and this is by Jen Sincero. It is a You Are a Badass at Making Money. You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. I think this is like the first one, and then this is probably the second one, and then this is the third one. It says You Are a Badass Every Day, How to Keep Your Motivation Strong, Your Vibe High, and Your Quest for Transformation Unstoppable. I feel like I have not read this book yet, but I did read the other 2. And then of course I have these 2 books here. So this is Colleen Hoover, It Ends With Us and It Starts With Us. So these 2 books I really enjoyed. I think I liked It Ends With Us more than It Starts With Us. Overall, these 2 books I would definitely recommend. These last 3 books are by Kevin Kwan, and they're the Crazy Rich Asians series. I honestly loved it. I am obsessed with the movie Crazy Rich Asians, but I actually read the books before. I can watch this movie like over and over again. And then let's talk about the last stack. So at the top I have a Merry Little Meet Cute by Julie Murphy and Sierra Simone. So another very cute cover. This is a hardcover, which I'm not really a fan of, but I think this is stunning because the inside is just like pink. The female character is a plus size adult film star, so that just was intriguing, and I have not picked this up yet, but I am giving it a shot. It's just a little slow for me, so I need to try to sit down and read this, but maybe it's because it's not the holidays anymore. Next up, this is Atomic Habits, and it is by James Clear. You know, this is one of those books that people definitely recommend if you're like trying to change your lifestyle and stuff like that. So honestly, I have not picked this book up yet, but I am going to probably read this when I need a pick-me-up. And then I have The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. This is very cute. I did enjoy this book, and I gave it, I think, a 4 star out of 5. That was just a lighthearted book, and it was perfect for Valentine's Day. And then I also read this one. This is Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I loved this book. The cover is stunning. Probably one of my favorite covers, and I want to read the second one so badly. It was a little bit long, but otherwise I did enjoy this book. I gave it 5 out of 5. And then this one is 'Tis the Season for Revenge by Morgan Elizabeth. I gave this one a 5 out of 5. I really enjoyed this one, and it was surprising to me because I didn't think I would enjoy it that much. It is pretty short. It is a bigger cover, so it was very interesting. This one is about a little less than 300 pages, and I love a good revenge book. This is X's and O's by Amy Lee, and this one is another amazing cover book. I didn't actually enjoy this one. I read it and I gave this one a 3 out of 5, so it's not too bad, but I probably wouldn't pick this up again. Then this is a book by Colleen Hoover that I did enjoy. This was really good. It is Reminders of Him, and it was a pretty sad book, so yeah, I just was surprised that I picked this up in February, but it is something that I just finished. Then this is the Twisted Lies, the last book in Anna Han's Twisted series. So I really liked this one, but it is so thick, and this is probably my second favorite out of the series, so I would definitely recommend, but again, a pretty spicy book. And then this one is November 9th by Colleen Hoover. This one I read and I don't remember what I gave it, but I did not like the ending of this book. It was a little bit disappointing. I did like her writing style, but you know, I feel like it was a waste of tears. Then this is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I love this one. 5 out of 5 stars for me, and it was just a really cute book. Some people don't like it, but I was such a fan. I don't have a lot of her books, but I am trying to change that. And this is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I gave this a 5 out of 5. I definitely would recommend this to everyone, and I just love the book so much. She is such an amazing writer. And then I have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez, and a lot of people raved about this book. I actually read it before it blew up. I don't remember what I gave this, but probably like a 4.5 out of 5. So I would definitely recommend since a lot of people love it, and it's just like a small town romance. I'm not really a big fan of the small town romance, but I thought it was pretty cute. And then I have the cheat sheet, and I loved this book so much. This is by Sarah Adams, and this is the only book that I own by her. It was pretty spicy. I was very surprised, and I love a good sports romance. And then this one is Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh, and this was so good. It is another really cute book, and I would give this, or I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. I love the cover of this book. I definitely would recommend this to read during the holidays. Then I have Girl Boss by Sophia Amoruso. This is the founder of Nasty Gals. I think they made like a show on Netflix a while ago. I'm all about being a girl boss, so this was pretty interesting. Then this one is Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter. This is actually the first book I read by Lynn Painter. I think I read this on the cruise, and I had to go home and buy this. So I really enjoyed that one. And then the last book in my collection is The Spanish Love Deception by Elena Armas. I just loved everything about it. I loved Erin. When I read this, I was obsessed. Like, I knew I was obsessed because after I went on TikTok, and I don't do that for a lot of books, so I really enjoyed this one. So I'm hoping I will also enjoy the American Roommate Experience. So if you guys haven't read this one, I would definitely recommend. I know that some people don't like it, but I probably gave it like 5 stars. So those were all of the books that I own, and I'm so excited to document this and share this with you guys, because hopefully by the end of this year or maybe next year, I might have to get like a whole bookshelf, and that my collection will have expanded. I am so thankful that you guys are watching today's video. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this video, and also give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and let me know what you guys want to see next. I will be happy to do that, and I will see you guys then. Bye!